Okay. Think we're back to not Metal Gear. Everything in order. Soldier Dad, that's dedicated. My man, you're keeping me on in the background. On the mobile data. Well, may not be the best idea, but it's certainly not the worst idea. Tower infiltration. Investigate the tower. A2. The scene of the battle between 9S and a whole series of 2Bs. Mashiat. Metal Gear? Yeah, it's not over yet, Snake. Library.
What's up with this place?
Hypothesis. It is a representation of a library.
What's that?
A library is a data storage facility constructed by past human civilizations.
NieR 1, library. Letters. Oh.
I suppose we have to hack in to look at the data, yeah? Help me out, Pod.
Affirmative. Hacking interface access rights granted to Yorha Unit A2.
Peachy.
A2 hacking! Okay, I've just got no timer? Since when don't we have a timer? Library index. Atom unit storage record. Eve unit storage record. Yorha communications interception. Yorha server. Human server. Human server establishment. Human heritage preservation. Tower system summary. Tower subsystem summary. Special units creation. Plant species preservation. Animal species preservation. Library index. Wonder if we'll have to use the index.
Data gathering system for the machines.
Door down, front and center. There's two doors up here. You really can't climb the ladders, yeah. Okay. Wonder what they want. Maybe those. Maybe these blocks. 4 of those. They're the only ones that stand out. You can open the doors on the second floor without triggering anything. Thank you. I would probably have gone off center before center too. Very good. Hey Willow and Neo. Hey Neo. Hey Willow. Jay the Nifty, the Amazing, the Brave, the Cyborg, the Augmented. Greetings and salutations. Human server records. Outline. Predicted human server infiltration route. Dummy protection installation map. SG block, GI block, SF block. Kinetic storage warehouse location information browsing restricted. How is the J? The J is doing just great. Thank you.
These records are from the
How are you holding
human
up,
server
Willow?
on the moon. The machines hacked that deep into the system, huh?
My head was just in two places. A little bit of her dialogue. She was talking about the machines hacking into the... What did she say about the machines in the system on the moon? Did anybody catch that clearly? I did not. He said the machines hacked in the servers. She did say the machine. Okay, I wasn't sure I heard that right. Machines hacked in the servers on the moon. Oh boy, Willow. That is rough. Your sister's been having seizures all night. I don't want to pry. I'm wondering if that's something that happens sometimes. I hope everything's under control. It's horrible. Sorry to hear that. And trying to find a quality lioness is hard. Class 1 patient Yona. Chest x-ray, no abnormalities. Heart echo, no abnormalities. C1, continuing chronic renal failure. C2, convulsive seizures in the diaphragm. C3, no vomiting. 4 milligrams luciferase. Preservation plan. The patient's condition makes further treatment impossible. A report will be submitted in the management committee detailing courses of action in the event of the patient's death, focusing primarily on how that information is to be manipulated with respect to the original. As backup in the event of sudden worsening in the patient's condition, she is to be assigned 5 additional doctors. ID required. Oh boy. Well, I'll be thinking about you both, Willow. I'm glad you're going.
Some records on old humans. Damn it, this is useless. There's too many
Glad
of
she's
them.
going to get it looked at right away. Guess you don't have a lot of choice. What is this? What is this? Like little figures, statues of all the machine models. Possibly Yorha models as well. Definitely Yorha models as well. Got machine life forms, familiar machine life forms. Even the baby, like the king of the forest. Like 2B there on the platform. Even one of the machine variations we just saw today. There's the early boss from the amusement park. What's her name? Someone's gonna yell at me for not remembering. What was her name? Simone? Was it Simone? Simone, yeah. Wonder if there's some significance to silver and gold. Oh, there it is, right in front of us. I hadn't thought of that. Yeah. Wonder. I can't turn the camera to look at the whatever might be on the other wall. Silver is neutral. I don't know. Red, what about the one up there? Not networked, maybe. Could be. An office. Lots of books.
What's that? Operational summary of model number 2 in Project Yorha. This data.
Perhaps the time it took to beat them. That's interesting. Oh.
I can't stop. I have to keep fighting.
He just took her arm. Hack your
virus detected in locomotion
hack
region.
yourself to remove the virus.
The infection source is transplanted parts from corrupted units. Proposal.
Yeah, that was dumb.
Hack into self and eliminate virus.
On it.
Hack into self. Oh shit. No! Oh! Oh!
Virus eliminated. 95% of functionality restored.
I never went to look at the edges of that, the map, that hacking map. There was nothing else out there. Gestalt, report 11. Take a look. We have a big gap in our Gestalt reports, but we did get 10. Also, a lot of these records that are unread, they may be the same as the things we saw or read at other times. On the other hand, it might be story time. These aren't the same, are they? They're sort of summaries of things. We heard a tale surrounding these characters. Willow, here's the tasty things, too. Make something tasty. Will you read through these? Do you want me to go through them? I'm tempted. Bet you knew that already when I saw that. All this stuff we haven't read, we picked up all these entries here today. And I bet there's some good stuff in there. The Pearl Harbor descent records. We read those on the terminal at the resistance camp behind Anemone. Yora Gunner 16 was mentioned, a unit from the experimental Yora squadron that was utilized during the 14th Machine War. Number 16 possessed a rough and tumble personality ideal for her role as a gunner, where she was required to attack foes from a distance. Though she possessed a defiant streak that extended even to her superiors, she was assigned to the mission anyway due to her tremendous offensive abilities. During her squad's assault on Mount Ka'ala, number 16 volunteered to stay behind and hold off the machine life form army so her companions could continue up the mountain. She fought with great courage alongside members of a local resistance group and managed to hold off overwhelming numbers until the appearance of a Goliath. It was unaffected by ordinary weaponry. Seeing no other way to end the fight, she chose to destroy the enemy by overloading and detonating her own fusion reactor. This act of self-sacrifice, despite her defiant nature, is one of remarkable interest. Likely merits further study. What do you think? Rex says maybe read them at the end of the game. Want to come back to these? Do you want to go through now? I wanted to look at the one we just picked up. Gestalt Report 11. Let's at least read the one we just picked up. December 31st, 3361. Due to the relapse of the original, Gestalt units in preservation are now relapsing at an accelerated rate. The process of recording their bodies and gathering their DNA continues, but progress is poor. New countermeasures in development intended to serve as a replacement to Project Gestalt are scheduled to be transferred to the Next Generation Preservation Project Preparation Committee, the NGPPPC. As for this report, it will serve as the final record of both Project Gestalt and the committee. For information about the development plans for new asteroid models and the refinement of existing models, please refer to the attached sheet. Furthermore, we have received approval to consider the disposal of the Devola and Popola observer models at a later date. Hey, Barthy, thank you for the follow. Welcome. You okay? Willed one? Am I okay? Yeah, I'm thrilled by the game. We're doing an extra stream today to finish the game. You just had people come into your singing stream and be, were people being rude. That's never good. Gotta try and brush it off, I guess, but that's never good. So are we not reading the rest of these for now? We probably have a lot. We collected a lot, and I didn't go to look at them all. Anyone have thoughts on when would be a good time? I mean, when the credits roll, we can't talk about the last two routes yet. I mean, we can't talk much about that. I don't know when we'll have a good time. Maybe then, maybe during one of those, we can come back and read some of this. How about that? Haven't seen a save in a long, long time. Maybe you shouldn't call it that. Well, it's a thought. I wouldn't have minded an intermediate walking speed. Something between that and that. Sneaky. Alright. Sounds good, Prid. GG. Whoa! I forgot about that. Yeah! That was beautiful. This is the wrong place to revive androids. Not good. Learned that lesson yesterday. Had to relearn lesson. Infected.
Yorha Unit 9S. Yorha Unit 9S.
Those two.
Welcome to the tower. Welcome to the tower.
You bastards!
Because you made it this far, we have a special announcement just for you.
We'll reveal it once you destroy all the machine life forms here.
Oh, we are so being used. Wrong switch targets. Okay. Me too. I don't actually know, Willow.
Now let us show you what we promised.
Maybe not far. Yorha disposal record.
This is Project Yorha. That means all of us. To be...
Now you know everything. Do you still wish to fight? We are conceptual human personalities created within the machine network. We cannot be destroyed. You're Unit 9S. Your attack is meaningless. Your existence is meaningless.
Shut up!
Alright, since they all just got marked, if we come back, it's the saved machine records. Pretty much everything there. You sure we don't want to read a couple of these? Let's... I think we need to read these. I think we need to read at least a few of these right now because they're relevant to where we're at. Aren't they? The tower system. Just, okay, they're not all story-like. Tower facility possesses and computerizes resources sent by resource recovery units for use in its launch device. We did read that before, I think. Make sure. Patient health record, preservation plan. Your disposal is the one we just got. No, I do, yes, that's the one we just got. But have we read Black Box and Model 2 before? Yes, we had read Black Box before. Black boxes were installed after determining it would be inhumane to install standard AI and androids that are ultimately designed for disposal. Model number 2. After the first descent of the Yorha prototypes, Attacker 2 is the sole unit to return alive despite mediocre results during her simulations. Upon analysis of her stored personality data, it was discovered she possesses excellent analytical and decision-making skills in extreme circumstances. As reported separately, we will install this personality data in the new lot of E-models and use them for the security protection of the project. The following materials document the final stages of the Yorha project. It's the one we just received. Note that this information is classified as level SS, meaning it must not be disclosed to anyone involved in the Yorha project, including the commander of the bunker. Seemingly top-level security clearance. The commander of the bunker knew that humans never made it to the moon, and that the signals were being falsified and the supplies were fake. The commander knew all that, but the commander didn't know this. The back door of the bunker has been set to open once the time approaches to switch to new models when enough combat data has been collected. The bunker will be disposed of by having it deliberately attacked by machines. At this time, all materials regarding the Yorha project, including this document, will be lost, and falsification of the information that mankind still resides on the moon will be complete. Right on, Willow. Man, it sounds like that is happening now. The bunker has been disposed of. Attacked by machines. Maybe the virus is a part of that. I think that was contemporary rather than historical.
Keep them
Oh shit.
I'll destroy them all. All of them.
You're taking on flight units? I don't know about that. Wow. Didn't we just wreck that flight unit? Oh, never mind.
Who are they?
Whoa. It left the room. We can go down. Probably down there. That jet rush, right? Don't you love that backwards slide? Who was?
Damn it.
Welcome.
Alert.
For the
Enemy
follow.
hacking detected. Proposal. Retreat immediately.
This is wild. Taunt or backward slide, which do you like most?
Are you?
Good to see you again,
The taunt.
number 2. Or should we call you A2 now? This does bring back memories. Though to concepts like us, time has little meaning. Still, when we wiped out your forces, it made quite the impression on us. You're attacker model number 2. An experimental disposable group created as a test run for Project Yorha.
Experimental. Disposable. Test run.
You're an obstinate little android, aren't you? Didn't we say that you can't kill us?
Damn it.
Proposal.
What now?
Utilize the enemy's logical learning function to formulate a weakness.
I don't know what that means.
This pod has serious concerns about Unit A2's cognitive abilities.
Shut up and explain it already.
Said strategy would interrupt the enemy's logic circuits, causing a computational delay.
Meaning what?
Do not destroy the enemy.
Huh?
Striking at the logic circuit requires a certain number of enemies to remain extant for a certain period of time.
Oh, what the hell?
Do not.
Consciousness data saturation rate 30%.
It's also very amusing.
Consciousness data saturation rate 60%.
The androids the human race left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. The machine life forms the aliens left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. We resemble each other so, but we are networked, and thus we are superior to you.
Hypothesis. The enemy's defensive system is prompting an evolution of its logic.
Foolish androids. Why do you resist? All things end with accepting death, do they not?
Consciousness data saturation rate 90%.
We are one, and yet we are many. We are finite, and yet we are infinite. We are the embodiment of the perfect being.
Hypothesis. The enemy has become aware of the diversity of life.
I see it. The light. We move on. Forward. To the future.
Consciousness data saturation rate 100%. Hypothesis. The enemy's consciousness has begun to fracture.
We need more evolutionary pressure. If we allow this android to continue living, we can create even more hardship for ourselves. Overcoming the crisis this creates will present an opportunity for our kind to evolve even further. We disagree. This android is dangerous. It must be destroyed immediately. Those who would doubt our victory are enemies. Do you truly think you can win?
What the?
Analysis. The saturated consciousnesses are now in conflict with each other.
They're acting like humans.
Let's let that recharge.
seriously still kicking?
Speculation. It is driven by remaining data located within enemy servers.
So this just keeps going until I kill them all? This is messed up. How is this thing going on about?
Analysis. It appears to be a leak of the enemy's past memories.
Didn't get the one on the left. I believed you.
Become a god. Become a god. Rule has become.
I couldn't quite get it.
Take their lives. Take their. Become as gods. As gods. As gods. As gods. Lose what is precious. Lost. Destroyed. So we destroy you too.
What's all this junk?
Speculation. It is a resource of some kind.
Used to make what?
Unknown.
This music is so good.
Don't break too quickly now.
The stars sing a song. Dedicate. Now, you are machines. We are machines. You are androids. You are androids. Usual enemies. You need to fight. Why do you live? Why do we exist? I see light. The light. We will soar through the sky.
Hoshi and Roshi. The melee buff, and then no opportunity to melee with all the electricity. Could use a volt cell, but oh wait, it switched. We switched. Shit. Oh, he was just hacking air. It was too big, he couldn't target. Oh, God. That's evil. Holy shit. Woo! Oh! No! Oh!
This tower is a giant cannon that's aimed at the human server on the moon. If we don't do something, all of humanity's remaining data will be destroyed.
So what? None of it matters. Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore. Humanity is extinct. That moon server you're so worried about was invented to give us androids something to fight for. And Yorha was created to perpetuate the lie. But in order to make sure no one ever learned the truth, we were designed to be killed. They built a back door in the bunker and programmed it to activate after a certain amount of time. The commander, me, 2B, sacrificial lambs. All of us. Isn't that hilarious? Doesn't it make you laugh?
9S, we...
Shut up! You killed 2B. That's all we need to kill each other.
To be hated to keep killing you. It caused her so much pain. The 9S type is a high-end model. They knew you'd discover the truth eventually. But the model designation 2B was just a cover. The official designation is 2E. Number 2 Type E. They were a special class of members designed to execute Yorha units. But you knew that, right, 9S?
Shut up. Shut up! What do you know? You don't know anything at all about us!
Proposal. Cease combat. Fighting her at this point would be
Pod
irrational
153. I order you to halt all logical thought and speech. This order shall remain in effect until you confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2.
I've already made my choice, but wow. It's completely lost it. But it's meant to. It's my choice. See what you're saying, but that's my choice. Entropod. Entropod. Hey, Sveitlar.
Functionality reduced due to hacking activity. Proposal. Destroy Yorha Unit 9S.
Damn it!
I think he just did that to me, but my controls are reversed. Movement system. Do have a cure that would probably fix that. Door manipulation? Yeah! It's actually the first time I used it. We bought 100 of them.
Acknowledged.
Real-time hacking. Hey, shh, Lemmy is not here.
Pod, we're going to repair 9S's logic circuits.
Acknowledged.
Tell me where to find the virus corrupting 9S.
Affirmative. Yorha Unit A2. Core data for 9S is stored ahead. Alert. Severe virus corruption. Probability of successful deletion extremely low.
I think I know a way.
The idea under consideration is not recommended. This pod is a Yorha tactical support unit. As such, it cannot approve of actions that would damage its supported unit.
You're not so bad, Pod. You know that?
Uh-oh. There are a lot of invisible walls in this game. I realized there were not any here. That puts a spin on things, doesn't it?
I'll take care of everything. Pod. Take care of 9S.
What of you, A2?
I've still got something I need to do. You go ahead.
Acknowledged.
I'm sorry.
Firing the weapon.
I never quite realized how beautiful this world is. I'm coming, everyone. I'm coming.
Meaningless code. So cool. Welcome. Everyone who followed during those last few sections. Toku Osu. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Ginger Gandalf. A non-user. Zahider. Welcome. Thank you all for joining me for Route C. We're not done. Oh, what an exceptional game. Pred, the game doesn't explain it. She took the virus into herself from 9S. Thank you. What a lot to think about. Oh yeah. I think a bit more indeed. We're not done. I know the schedule does say this is an extra stream and it was gonna be 4 hours, but it's whatever we need. We're gonna finish this. We're not stopping quite yet. So I'll take a brief break after the credits roll. And whatever else might happen, it dumps us back to the main menu. Break for about 5 minutes. Yeah, I know it's exciting. I think overall people have been excellent about keeping it zipped. Only a few things snuck out here and there. I think everyone's trying to be good. This is my first time playing through the game. It's all new to me. Time to make the bread then, Jay. Can you make bread in 5 minutes? This game, Jesus, only played it for 4 hours and was determined not to watch anyone play it. Well, thank you for joining us. Thank you all for joining me for NieR again and again and soon to be again. Well, Densa, so you say, well, if you'd like me to explain what to do next, I can tell. I didn't realize there was going to be a mystery in that. Credits will roll. Will or won't show something else. I expect it to drop us back to the menu. Let's see what happens. So your question doesn't even make sense yet, but I appreciate it. We'll see. I think it'll make sense soon enough. Prosign, I think Jay will figure it out once he gets to the menus. Willow, rosemary, garlic, cheese bread? No. Dolls, welcome. Thanks for the follow. It's credits. sure you've all noticed the credits are scrolling down instead of up. This game does need an award. I think it, has it gotten any awards yet? It will get awards. Even this game will get awards. Hey, there's Dolls. Very glad you could join us. Willow gonna make the bread when he goes on the break. I want to see you play this game. I can't. Well, if you want a head start on it, Willow, we're gonna wait out the credits, then I'm gonna take a break. I'm just decompressing, and so if you need a few extra minutes, you could start on the bread now. 5-minute bread, magic bread, magic bread. Credits. Beautiful world. Achieve A2's ending. Well, if that doesn't imply there's somebody else's ending, 9S's ending. Hi, Moose. Good thing you stayed, Willow. Visor. Sword and visor. Chapter select can now be accessed from the title screen and access points. Someone mentioned chapter select a while back, a couple streams ago. Chapter select. So maybe we select that same final chapter and make a different choice. Choose to fight 9S's side of that last battle. The debug menu. The debug menu can now be accessed. That way, activating the debug menu will disable all save functionality until you load save data. It was 9S's backpack. Oh, okay, his fanny pack thing. Yeah, it was, you're right. It was thicker. It wasn't like a cloth thickness. Moose new 2B confirmed. You can now use the debug room. It can be accessed from the start menu. At the debug room, you can use the debug menu to freely place enemies. Holy shit. They just keep... This is the game that keeps on giving. Heavy armor. A and B obtain camo goggles. A2 wig. A2 wig. Machine research report. If they gave us one archive entry, it's gotta be good. Machine research report. The strange resistance woman has a new topic to talk about. Talk to her at the resistance camp to find out what it is. Yes. Okay, so I guess you may as well tell me just to make sure we're on the same page. I'm going to take a break, 5-minute break. Are we going to continue, load the save, and then go to a chapter select? Is there something I should do before that? Feel free to let me know in chat. I'm going to go on break here for 5 minutes. We're not done yet. We have at least 2 more things to do here with NieR. But wait, there's more. The game. Yes, so we'll continue, we'll load, and then we'll go chapter select. All right. D. Davis, Innocence, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follows. Densa, I think it's a good point for me to talk about my question at the start of the stream about the Easter egg. Remember, I do. Do you want to put it in chat? I'll go on break, and I will look for that in chat. How about we do that? In fact, let me take a slightly longer break. Let me make it, it'll be about an 8-minute break. Have the right songs for an 8-minute break. Sort of. We can play the one I played on the intro. Dolls, you knew you would love this game when it said to find out how to save. That was ballsy right there. Game tells you no autosaves, heads up, no autosaves. And you're gonna have to figure out how to do it in any case. This game has bigger brass balls than just about any game I've played. For what they ask of the player, but they reward your investment. Well, I assume it understands that you just used chapter select and pick 9S this time. Basically, what I wanted to say is use only hacking. That is all. Use only hacking. That is all. Okay. Seem you understand. You just use chapter select, pick 9S this time, and only use hacking. Well, it is kind of his thing. All right, I'm on board with that. Since I know you're a huge fan of this game, and so I'm on board. All right, break time, break time, break time. 5, 6, 7, 8. It'll be about an 8-minute break. Not over yet. Meet me back here in a few. I'll see you all soon. Go stretch your legs. Stretch mine.